Hello, this is your attacks, and this is Nuclear Throne Talking Episode 2. And just gonna get right into the game and the the talking. So, you know, my loose topic for today is just music is a broad thing, just like how the loose original topic was supposed to be the creator clash, but through multiple draft processes of making a video, it kind of devolved into just an array of things. So the actual topic of today is music, and I figure that's something I can talk a bit about. I've listened to a ton of music my entire life. I listen to I don't know if there's a day that goes by without me listening to some sort. Just because that's what I enjoy. I love music. I just kind of fucked that up. I ran into the Scorpions attack, but I love music, and I've loved an array of different things throughout my life. Right now, I'm really into like rap and like R&B and stuff like that. Like definitely my favorite artists are like Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye, those sort of guys. But I also love people like Gorillaz, uh Foo Fighters, people like that. Neutral Milk Hotel. I love artists like that. And it's really changed throughout my life. I'm just gonna restart this run. That was not going good at all. But through the beginning of my life, I wasn't a huge fan of like, or I wasn't like a super outward listener of music. I knew what I liked, and I kind of stuck to it. I listened to whatever my parents had on, whether that be like the Cranberries, like Zombie, or like Gorillaz, and that's where I really got introduced to Gorillaz. Their you know younger eras with Plastic Beach and uh, what's it called, Demon Days. That's really where I started to love Gorillaz. Even I think it's self-titled, their first album. I loved all of those. There's just a feeling towards them, not even with the animation, that it was hard to capture with any other band in my mind. And I don't listen to them as much as I used to, but there's still that like place in my heart for them because how much I liked listening to them when I was a kid. But really then when I was a couple years ago or so, now I think of it as a couple years ago, but like I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe even longer than that, but I really got into Tyler the Creator, starting with a bit of Wolf and Flower Boy, and that's really where I got into any type of music other than like Gorillaz type music, because that's what my dad was into, like old stuff like that, like the Smiths and stuff like that. But I got introduced to Tyler the Creator through those albums, and I absolutely loved "See You Again." Like that's the song I would listen to for a while. That was like the only song I was listening to. Maybe I'd mix it up with like 911, but those were really the only things I listened to. And from there, I've broadened my music scope to a wide margin now with in a total a ton of artists I like listening to. I just gave the few that I've been listening to, or that I listen to a lot on like a bi-daily basis, I guess. That sounds stupid, but I didn't know how else to say it. But there's a ton of other artists like Earl Sweatshirt, Steve Lacy, ton of other ones that I also love. They're just not, you know, top. And from there, I probably, I don't have my memory like perfect. I don't remember exactly what I was doing on my phone when, but I probably got into like just the Odd Future like brand sort of thing. And I was late for that. Like I when I got into Tyler the Creator, that wasn't, of course it was a thing, but like they weren't actively making music just like how they are now. Well, actually, I don't know if they're not actively making music. They're not actively releasing music. And I probably got into that, and then I was like, wow, there's a ton of artists here. Wow, Frank Ocean, I've heard of him. He's in this. And then I probably checked them out from there, Earl Sweatshirt and those guys. But to be completely honest, once I started getting into like music as a whole, I feel like people talk about To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar a lot. And that's really how I got inspired to listen to him because I was like, everyone says is that album is so good. I might as well listen to it if it's so good. And I started listening to it. And they were right. That album, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like on the first listen, accentuated, but even on like listens past, like for me at least, it just seems like to have some certain quality. Like it feels like an extraordinary level of effort was put into it or something like that. Like soul was Im- imbrued into it. I don't know if that's a word, but soul was just added to it through some sort of fucking liquid or something. They find fucking like liquid smoke of soul, and that's what he fucking stewed in. Um, yeah, but that's how I really got into that. And from there, I listened to his other albums, which I loved a ton of them. Whoops, man, I've really been sucking these runs. I remember I told you at the beginning, I'm not someone to fucking look up to when it comes to this game. I'm not that good. It's just like I like playing it, and plus, I haven't really been playing computer today or anything like that. I've been doing other stuff, so it's kind of my first stuff I'm doing on computer today. But where was I? Kendrick Lamar. So I listened to his other albums with um. Sorry, taking a drink. Like, of course, Mr. Morale came out this year, but I listened to Damn. I listened to Good Kid, Mad City, and those albums. I was just like, there. For some reason, To Pimp a Butterfly, just it's different. Like everyone tells me, or everyone says that their second favorite has to be Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City, don't get me wrong, is an extremely or an extremely good album, super polished, but like, I don't know. It's not my second favorite Kendrick album. And I just, it might not even be my third favorite Kendrick album. It's really fucking good. All of Kendrick albums are really fucking good. It's just, it's like, it's never had the same effect on me that it seems to have on other people. I don't know what it is, but enjoy what you like, but it's not me. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I definitely have to say I don't, and maybe it's just because it was recent. Maybe it'll change. I bet I'm 90% sure it's not, but I'm just saying that just to hear diverse opinions. But Mr. Morale is probably my second favorite Kendrick album. I don't know what it is about it, but I go back and I listen to that album so much, and it's just like every time I listen to it, it's like I'm noticing something new, or I'm just like, wow, I really like this song. I didn't realize I liked it this much on the first listen. Like, I remember listening to it the first time and being like, oh, I don't really like this song that much while listening through it fully. And then going back on future listens, I'm like, wow, this song is really good and really fucking catchy. Why didn't I like this song at first? And it's just really a process of that with me. And I did also really like Damn. I don't know. It's not because it was like super fucking like deep or anything. I feel like it's. I'm not saying that it's not deep. I'm just saying I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly was just on another level in that way, and like you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitting fucking nonsense. Don't pay attention to me. But yeah, that's my process with Kendrick. I don't really know how I got there from talking about my music taste at first, but we did, so might as well not talk about it. Um, who else? You know, I became a Tyler fan really spur of the moment. Damn, bro, I've really been sucking these runs. I don't know what's wrong with me. Should have played something else today. I like this game, but I'm just playing bad. What else? I have my box of records next to me. I could just look at it, but my brain doesn't work, so I'm just not. I'm just gonna come up with it. So, yeah, bro, I'm playing. So maybe I should try a different character. I usually play chicken, but just because I'm sucking. Mm. Every once in a while, whoops, I did not mean to pick him. I'm really bad at melting. No, not retry. No. uh, every once in a while, I'm pretty good with plant, so I could try plant. Melting is probably my worst character. I think people say he's good, and I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying, for me, he's not good. And I mean, I'm probably like, I don't know. I'm pretty. Every once in a while, I'm really good. Every once in a while, I'm really bad. Like right now, I'm really bad. So I was gonna say maybe I'm a slightly above average player, but I don't want to sound like a fucking asshole. And the whole thing about characters is all of them are like have their perks and cons. So there's no real wrong answer when you're picking a character. It's kind of just like what your brain like fucking thinks you're doing the best as. Which that's how I feel with Chicken. Like I didn't really pick Chicken because I like his like abilities or whatever. I just felt like every time I played him, I did better. So oh my god, I just narrowly missed that. Oh my god, fuck you. um, no, please don't kill me. Okay. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, um, and one thing that like really spurred me onto music, it's gonna sound weird, but like Nintendo as a whole, like the company, like all of their games music is so good, but they have to be like assholes about it, like not letting you upload it to YouTube or whatever. But like that really spurred me on to it. I was like just listening to Nintendo game soundtrack when I was a kid, like fucking Banjo Kazooie and like Donkey Kong games or Mario. It was like wow, this is so good. But that that's not really a thing you say to people. It's just like a fucking like they hand you the aux cord and you start playing fucking Paper Mario soundtrack. I that's that's kind of a true story. When I was a kid, my half or what is it? Not half brother. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband. Well, it wasn't her husband at the time, but now they're married. But he handed me the aux cord and he's like, "Yeah, Spotify." I didn't really listen to a ton of music back then. If I was, I was just using YouTube. So he was like, "Yeah, Spotify. It has most of the music you could want on there." And me personally, I didn't really listen to like a ton of music of my own. I went from listening to a lot of music with like gorillas and stuff like that to like not really caring and then really caring. So I was in that phase of like not for a bit, and I was looking up the Paper Mario Sticker Star. Everyone hates that game, but I really liked it. I don't know what it is about it, but Maybe it's just fucking nostalgic goggles, but I really liked. Whoops, whoop, fuck. No, I can't move. What the fuck? I can't move. Bro, that's bullshit. I would have gotten farther that time too. That's so fucking bullshit. I'm so sorry for that, guys. My fucking no, my mouse pulled the tab up. Fuck. No, don't pick melting in the random. I said anyone but melting, please. I'm fine with YB. My keyboard's glitched. Did you see that? I wasn't even holding the key and it was moving me that way. But I remember looking up on his fucking Spotify Paper Mario Sticker Star what is it, like desert music, because I really like the fucking desert music with the like boss spiny in that game, and I was like, dude, this music's so lit. I would turn up the volume on my 3DS and just fucking listen to that shit, and I thought it was good. So I was like, yeah, he said it has like a lot of music. It probably has this. But now as like an older person, it's like, yeah, obviously you fucking idiot. Spotify's not gonna have Paper Mario music. It's funny. That's funny to me. So what else? And I saw my first video. It's like around like, damn, all these are good. What the fuck? I guess because I'm, who am I? Well, yeah, I guess I'll pick Ryan. Um, what was it? Oh, I saw my first vid. It got around like, it's probably around like 15 views, which, I'm happy with. That was my first video ever on YouTube since like I was a fucking little kid. So I'm happy with that personally. Like that's pretty good, I think. Like for not having any subscribers at all. But the main problem, I was like looking at my like analytics or whatever, and I bet like bigger YouTubers struggle with this too, but it seemed like the people watching my content were like listening to the first fucking 10 seconds and then just quitting. Is my voice really fucking that unattractive to listen to? You're just gonna fucking quit in the first 10 seconds? Damn it. But that's like legit the exact opposite. Like I only want people to listen to the whole thing, because the whole purpose of these videos are like there's no sound. It's meant for you to just listen to in the background if you need something to listen to. And if people are just listening to the first 10 seconds and then just stop listening, there's like no purpose in making the content. But I guess that's, you know, posting videos, creating a viewer base that like totally appreciates the content you make. So I bet that'll just be a time thing, but just seeing that made me like, huh? You know, I guess I don't know. I just sounded like a fucking idiot. Um, yeah. So another thing is, I would love to play Nintendo games on this channel, but I really don't know how to do a capture card with any of that stuff, or like where to buy one of those things. So someone would have to teach me that. I know I could use like a, I'm not even gonna say that. It's technically illegal. I'm not gonna incriminate myself on fucking YouTube. Nintendo's gonna sue my YouTube channel if I say that. I'm not even gonna say it, but if you know how to use a capture card, or like which ones are good for Switch or other consoles like that, comment. Let me know. I'll look into it. Because, I've been checking the comments. No one's commented anything yet, but I've been checking it just in case. Dude, fuck. I didn't. I got hit by that. This is Big Dog, so. I usually beat Big Dog pretty easy. He's not that hard. So I don't want to fucking say that and then just die instantly. And if anyone listens to Frank Ocean, uh, Do you guys know the song Self Control off Blonde? And I know this is really fucking random, but like, I was like, who is the other guy who's singing with Frank? So I looked it up. Did everyone know that that's Young Lean? Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me that Young Lean is on that song. My fucking first experience with Young Lean is, you know, the video where the guy's in the fucking cosplay with the red Adidas suit on, and the guy walks up to him and he's like, "Are you Young Lean?" That's my first thing. I was like, "Who's Young Lean?" So I looked it up and listened to the music, and I was like, "This is okay, I guess." But that video is so funny because the guy's like, no, I'm Barry Dillon," and it's like, "Who the fuck is that?" You know, maybe I'm just fucking ignorant, but I have no idea who the fuck Barry Dillon is. Okay, yeah, comment, subscribe, and fucking like if you know Barry Dillon or if you don't know Barry Dillon. Let me know in the comment section below if you don't know who Barry Dillon is, because I don't. Oh, that was a thing I was wondering about earlier today. In this world with the guys who like try to run towards you, if you have gamma guts, does that just, are you invulnerable to their attack? I'm not gonna experiment it because I don't want to get hurt, but you know, that's something I'd wonder. Well, I am wondering. I mean, and I'm actually kind of sorry for my voice today. I kind of have a stuffy nose, which I think I have one of those like fucking, what's it called? The thing where like the middle inside of your nose is like slightly bent to one side because my mom has that, and she might be getting surgery for it or something. I don't know, but I think it runs in the family, and I think I have that. So my nose is always kind of stuffed, but today it's like especially stuffed. So if my nose sounds like more nasally, or not my nose, my voice sounds more nasally than it was last episode, it's because of that. It's just, it's how it be. That's how it be. That's how it e. I guess it does. That was so fucking close to dying. I mean that portal. Yes. Verified Venus. Is that from like Twitter or something? Did Young Venus have a Twitter? Young Venus, more like Young Penis, am I right? Has anyone ever made that joke before? I don't think so. I think I'm the first one to make that joke. Probably. You know, I just pretty original with that one. Oh fuck. How did that guy not die? Okay, well that guy died. Bruh. Okay, next time we're gonna be playing something else. I fucking sucked today. My bad, guys. I hope you enjoyed the music talk. I could talk about it more. I kind of just brushed over it because I was playing a game, so it's kind of hard to think. But if you have any comments, please let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, share to a friend or something like that. See you in the next vid.